Happy New Year, everyone, and today we are back with the first video of the year, and that is going to be about the PlayStation Pulse Explore earbuds. Sorry it took so long to get a video out. I was sick the whole week of Christmas and finally recovered the first week of January, and I'm finally feeling better to put this video out. So with that being said, I do plan on sticking to a more consistent upload schedule unless something important arises. So enough with that, let's get onto these earbuds and see if they're hot or not. Right off the bat, Sony packed quite a bit in here. There are the earbuds themselves that are in a case that is consistent with Sony's design language for the PS5. The case has a large LED at the bottom and a USB-C charging port at one end. As you open the case, you are greeted by the buds and a link button at top dead center. The case also gets you an additional 10 hours of playtime in addition to the 5 hours promised by Sony on each earbud. The buds themselves are very unique in design and, as far as I can tell, don't look like anything I have seen before. They do have physical controls for volume control, which is great because nobody wants to be fiddling around with touch controls during a hardcore gaming session. The other button they have is a link button that is made for swapping between link-enabled devices like this dongle that it comes with. You can use this little dongle to connect to a PC or Mac, but your best performance is going to be connecting them to a Sony product. More on that later. Then you have the usual documentation, a charge cable, and last but not least, you have the ear tips with several different size options so that you can choose the right fit. As far as the fit goes, I am a big guy, so naturally I lean towards the largest fit option. It's worked for my AirPods Pro and the other earbuds that I have. However, even with the largest option available to me, I still felt like they were not secure enough in my ears as I'd like them to be. Maybe it's because they are shaped more like a tiny donut than the convex shaped tip of my AirPod Pros. So to counter that, I picked up some foam ear tips, and picking the largest option with those seemed to do the trick. I will have those linked down below in case you all picked up a pair for yourselves and are having the same issue. Now they fit in my ears just fine, and I don't feel the urge to constantly adjust them. Connecting them to the PlayStation Portal was easy enough, seeing as how that is the only device that Sony has that supports their link technology. All you have to do is slide from the right side of the screen to access the Portal's menu, hit the link button, and you're instructed on how to connect them to the Portal. If you want to pair to the supplied dongle or another one, all you have to do is hold the link button again for 8 seconds, like you would have done on a Portal, and then hit the link button on the back end of the dongle to connect. You can essentially connect to one or more of these dongles, and if you do have more than one, you'll need to hold the link button for 2 seconds on one of the buds while out of the case, and then connect with the link button on the dongle that you want to connect to. There is also Bluetooth connectivity supported, which is sadly not supported by the Portal. What you can do with this is connect to your phone. That way, if you get a call while gaming, you can answer it without having to do the awkward shuffle of popping out a bud and then reaching for your phone. Now, with that Bluetooth connectivity, it means you can also use them as regular earbuds, but I would advise against that because it honestly feels more like an afterthought. Again, connecting is very simple. Hold for 8 seconds and search for them on your device and connect, and you're good to go. So now that brings us to the quality. As standalone buds, they are okay. They are not going to knock your socks off with bass during gaming or listening to music. I paired them to my iPhone, and after reconnecting them multiple times, I couldn't get the volume controls to work directly from the buds. I still had to use my iPhone's volume buttons to control the levels. For me, that's not a problem because the AirPod Pros do not support that feature anyway. But just be forewarned that if you do have an iPhone and not an Android, you won't be able to use the physical volume rocker on the earbuds. Where these are obviously going to shine is being connected to your PS5 or PlayStation Portal. Not only because of the PlayStation ecosystem, but because of their studio-inspired planar magnetic drivers. Now, I can't tell you how those differ from standard dynamic drivers, but what I can do is tell you that if you are playing The Last of Us or any other game that supports 3D audio, It was well executed, and I really felt like I was in the shoes of the character that I was in control of at the moment. Whether it was Sarah in the back of the truck talking to Joel and Tommy, or Bassam in Assassin's Creed jumping across the rooftops with the crowded markets below. Like I said before, they aren't going to knock your socks off with any kind of bass, but they will make you feel like you're in the game for sure. Now, these buds also have built-in mics, which comes in handy for multiplayer games. There is one on each earbud, and they have a cool trick up their sleeves as to where they can isolate your voice and eliminate any ambient noise. It is so great that I heard that it can knock out the sound of snacking while gaming, which totally drives me nuts when playing with my friends. Just hit that mute button, Mike. I don't want to hear your lips smacking in my ears. Anyways, let's check it out and tell me what you guys think. All right, so we're down here in the kitchen grabbing a snack, and this is the audio from my DJI mic. Pretty gross, right? Now, let's check out the audio from these guys. So here it is. I'm grabbing my snack. We're gaming. We're talking. Still gross. I get it. But tell me what you guys think. So that brings us to the question of the video. Are they hot or not? I think they're hot even after a slight modification to the ear tips, as long as you stay within the Sony ecosystem. They are definitely not a hit if you want them to be your everyday buds and love listening to high quality music. So just to summarize, great quality in audio and design for gaming within Sony's ecosystem, not such a great ear fit for everyone, and listening to music on them leaves more to be desired. Anyways, that is my take on the earbuds. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And remember, if you guys like what you're seeing, help me out by liking and subscribing, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.